Ajde sam vidimo gdje je taj sir. A sam njega moram da tražim. Gdje on tamo negdje, a? A sad šta je od toga to, brate, ima previše ovdje stvari. Ah, gdje će biti sir nego u crkvi, ako znam da je sir neki sveštenik, zato kažem gdje će biti sir nego u crkvi. Ovdje imaš, a ti hoćeš. Hemstor. Hemtor. Či nije Hammond, to nije... Či ništa nije vezano sa Richardom Hammondom. Nema ga. Sir.
You are the wolf-kissed one. The raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemingovo left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jotun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Follow the seer, ajde. A ustaj da mogu da te pratim, ajde. Kako mi da te pratim ako ne ustaneš? Znači on da me prati negdje na vrh. On je sad će on dobije neku ovcu.
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods and bid them welcome our beloved Hemingovo with ale and open arms.
Ne znam šta radiš, ali što god radiš s svojim ovčicama, nemoj da ih povrediš, molim.
Do you have the gift of foresight, seer? Can you argue what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemingovo consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often, yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish.
Speak to seer. I zašto si mi dovela ovamo? A Volva! Ova se zove Volva. Sir se zove Volva, brate. Mora da vozi Volva čim se zove Volva, brate.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl?
I do. Between Vili and Trukvi, there's no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jotun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
For the sleeping Jotun. Ali problem je gdje je sad tih.
What do you see?
Kažem, dobro što mi ne idemo toliko daleko. Problem je u tome što nemam pojma gdje se nalazim. Šta je Sleeping Jotun? Koliko je to uopšte daleko? I da li sam ja uopšte na odmustku provicu? Meditate at its peak, znači to je vjerovatno ovo. Na viewpoint na kome ja sad idem.
This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart.
Neko je beše, jel? Jasno, neko. Sad ćemo imamo ko može ovdje novi jarl.
Hemingovo, is it truly you?
A nije Heming.
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
Really?
I could not give you any more counsel in life before.
Dobra
So
stvar,
too in
brat.
death am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We are only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the
Hemminger.
path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it.
Ove kompanije da on se opet vrati.
This is not how I remember you.
Gdje si jebote otac?
Your shining fate is uncertain.
Mi se oborimo s mrtvim ljudima jebote.
Make the right decision. I still do. Follow through. Your edge is blunted by indecision. You late warriors now. Never waver.
You did, Hemingovo. You did.
That is why my words stand true. Trust your judgment.
Padni padni Heming! Padni!
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, save for you have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
The All-Father.
Evo ga Odin.
He comes to
Ćao
welcome
Odine.
me to his hall, and I must follow. The choice you
Pazi, tako ti kažeš, ali sad ćemo vidjeti da li će the choice I make will be the right one. What's completed?
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunnema about this.
Ne znam zašto ti slovo moraš da pričaš s nekim o. Ali nema veze, ipak si ti Eivor. Under the skin. Evo još malo da vidite snega. Ovo je vjerovatno posljednji put da vidite sneg u Assassin's Creedu. Ipak ovaj Assassin's Creed izlazi u decembru, može čak i u januaru, ne znam. Ali da će izlaziti u zimskim mjesecima, da. Ako s kojim slučajem da izađu mart, pošto ne znam kada će ovo izbaciti, kažemo ovo snimamo u decembru, koliko ima epizoda, ne znam koliko će, ni kada će ovo izaći. Onda jebeš ga, brate, vidjet ćete snijeg možda u martu. I nije neobično stvar da padne snijeg u martu. Ne znam šta je ovo što pišti, bre. Stvarno ne znam. Učit vidio nešto pišti sve, bre.
Did you consult the Volva?
Da.
And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others, I must answer myself. Do you think there's a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Trygve in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can
Šta
I
je bilo
honor my
poslušali?
Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Trygve. Each man wears one of
Evo ga
Hemingov's
Odin, gdje si
spurs,
Odine?
with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire for your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire, a man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them, but he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Trygve, sturdy and wise and loyal to the legacy Hemingovo left behind, almost to a fault, but he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for
Stanete obojica.
only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Trygve, and not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When
Ja se
people
stvarno
look to
nisam
my
izabrao
father,
Vilija, nisam se
who do
izabrao
they see
Trygve
him
za
turn to for
Jarla.
counsel?
Hemingovo was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemingovo were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? Was your vow to serve Hemingovo unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Ali. Sad ću vidimo koliko ćemo izabrati za Jarla. Polako, to nije mala stvar, još nije gotovo, ništa.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts
Dobro
spotted
jutro,
moments
Sunniva.
ago, lurking in the thicket. Ville gave chase.
Ah, stick! He should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Our stick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengr.
He always had me to watch his back. As children, and again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of the Raven clan.
We know, Drengr. That is why we are sworn to you.
Pa hvala vam puno, dragoceni moji ljudi iz Raven Clana. Čeć, kažeš ti kažeš on nije fan.
The scout kill and then charge after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemingovo and make sure our ravens...
This place is heavily guarded.
Ti kažeš on nije daleko.
But see...
Šta je, ko je moj ako nije daleko? Koliko vidim ovo baš i nije koliko blizu. Search or will inside on in mine hideout. Čekaj, Bran velio vam. Ovake neki mislimo hoćeš sve to nam. Alo, Pikti, ajde, koliko ostite mogu. Ko vam je rekao da mi dirate drugo? Mislim sam sebe otrvao. Ne znam da si to uradio namerno i šta, ali... I sam sebe otrvao jesi.
Stop, Billy! They are gone. It is done.
Fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound.
Footsteps.
Ne znam, da. Kako si ti provukao tu da te nisam vidio? Ja te baš nisam vidio kako si ti provukao. I da li moram da se vraćam sad po njega, šta? Moram se vraćam po tebe, što?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly.
Ajde, pratim. Jesi ti siguran da znaš izlaz odavde? Pazi, on je neka mala pećina. Pusti njega šta on zna. Jer te bit ćeš ti meni New Jarl, ne interesuje me ništa. Previše sabradni mi bio New Jarl. Ti si tako, znaš, imaš i volje sa životom u sebi i sve. Evo, pazi ovaj bugar. Zašto vidite šta kad si bugarka? Kutinje po vodu. Gdje je ovaj? Ajde bre čoveče. Ali si siguran da ćeš uspjeti? Da li si siguran da znaš izlaz odavde? Odin mine, hajda. Ej. Tebi su mi napali sve što si mi stao pa ti nisam vidio. Jer stao si mi ispred ekrana pa je nisam vidio. Idemo mi dalje. To je najbolje, idemo mi dalje.
Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstic.
Mi smo izašli iz rezervatorije. Sad možemo da skinemo kapuljicu. Šta se ti vraćaš opet u mine?
Ah, my sword's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
A nije, ti si ovaj tu skrivanju.
Like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
Naravno.
I did wonder what trouble you'd been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
Da ćemo vidimo na kraju ko će biti New Jarl.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content
Brat, ti možeš da putuješ i kad si Jarl.
no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. And what about Tryggvi? And me? And your clan?
Kako ga ošamari?
Of course, I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
You You speak the truth, I understand.
I understand.
Troll-faced arse-stink.
A chicken draugr. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda, too. A warder infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Willie. This has been... good. Fun, even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Yeah.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
Neću ovaj saniti seksanje.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Ne bre, ne može.
Billy,
Ne može,
no.
brate.
That will not happen. I'm sorry.
Brate, ne može, brate, nismo
Get
pederi.
some rest, huh?
Ti ako imaš neke prilačnosti prema muškom polu, mislim, pazi, ja nemam. Iako vas podržavam, ali nemam.
Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
To je ono što mislim da treba da radiš.
I'll see you there.
Ovo je gotova misija ili šta?